Hi kids, it's Pimmy again, and today I'm gonna color from my Sesame Street book. Are you gonna color along with me? If so, be sure you grab paper, because we always color on paper, and what your favorite coloring tools are. Mine are colored pencils, but maybe you like to use crayons or chalk or markers, or maybe you're gonna use colored pencils like me. Either way, just choose the one that you like best and let's get started. Today, we have an activity that says color the picture. And what it tells us here at the bottom is that circles are red, triangles are green, and squares are blue. So let's start with our red one. Let's use this red one up here. I don't use this one a whole lot, so I think we'll use it. It's called Poppy Red. And we'll start by coloring in this one right here. That way we can see inside of this circle the red color that we're going to use. And then we'll pick a green color. Let's use this one. And we'll color this triangle green. And let's use this blue one. Oh, that one's a violet blue. Let me see which blue we should use. Alright, let's use this one. I think this is a good blue color. Just like that. The other one looked too purple. This one looks much more blue, so I'm gonna go with this one instead. Our circles that look like a ball are red. Our triangles, with its 1, 2, 3 sides and 1, 2, 3 corners, and inside each corner makes an angle. And since it makes an angle on all 3 corners, it's a triangle, because tri means 3. So it's 3 angles is the name of the shape. And a square are the ones with the 1, 2, 3, 4 sides that are all the same length. And 1, 2, 3, 4 corners as well. And those ones are our blue ones. So we need to color in all the shapes in the necklace with those 3 colors. Let's start right here next to where we already did the 3 that it told us how to do. And that means this one is a red one. And I like to color in circles with circles a lot of the time. But today, I think I'm just gonna go with up and down, because these circles are so big that the circles that I would color with are way too small. But when I get close to the lines, maybe circles help out, huh? Now let's go to the right. That shape. What's that one? That looks like a square because it has 1, 2, 3, 4 sides. And they have these extra lines here to make us see that this isn't just a flat square, it's a 3D cube, which means that it's a square, but it's a box. That way the string can go through it. Because if it was just a square, it would be flat. But if they make it a box, which is a 3D version of a square, which just means it's 3-dimensional, then it's still the right shape for us to color blue. It's like a box that you might get your Christmas presents or birthday presents in. When you look at one side of it, it's just a square. But if you look at the whole thing, it's a box. Now let's go to the right one more time. That one has 1, 2, 3 sides. Because this line here is showing us that this is a pyramid, like in Egypt. And a pyramid is a 3-dimensional triangle, the same way that this cube is a 3-dimensional square. Because when you look at one side of a pyramid, it's just a triangle. Now let's go one more to the right. That one is a ball, so that's a circle. These ones are easy to tell because a ball and a circle look the same in 3 dimensions because there's no sides and corners on a ball. And when we have a 3D circle, it's actually called a sphere. But we can call them a ball if we want to, because that is probably easier for us to remember right now. What's this one next? Do you remember? It looks like this one, huh? So we need to color this one blue. And that's because it's a cube or a box. Just like with the ball or the sphere, a 3D square is called a cube, but we can call it a box because that is probably easier for us to remember. Now what's this one? It only has 3 sides. Maybe we're only looking at one side of a pyramid, because it looks more like this one down here. But it has to be a 3D one, because if it wasn't, we wouldn't be able to put a string through it and make a necklace. And that's what this is a string going right through the middle to make a necklace with all these shapes. Now we have this one, and that one looks like another sphere to me. So that's gonna be what it is. It's a red sphere. a circle or a ball? Now this one is what color? I think it's a blue one, because this looks like another cube or a box or a square to me. We're doing a good job staying inside of our lines today. What's our last one? That looks like another pyramid, so that must be a triangle, which means we color this one our green color. There we go. And now we're all done with the shapes on our necklace. So we used, for our circles, one red color, R-E-D. And that is our first color. Then we used a green color on our triangles. So we had one green color, G-R-E-E-N, green. And our first color was red. So one plus our one green color equals 1, 2. 1 plus 1 equals 2. And green must be our second color. Then we used blue for our squares. One blue color, B-L-U-E. So green was our second color. 2 plus our one blue color equals 1, 2, 3. 2 plus 1 equals 3. And blue is our third color. Now we need to color in this string. And I'm gonna make my string a brown string. But not all my shapes, so I still need to practice staying inside my lines. And let's not forget to color in the knot that holds our necklace together so that we can put it on. And that is one brown color. B-R-O-W-N. Brown. So blue was our third color. 3 plus our one brown color equals 1, 2, 3, 4. 3 plus 1 equals 4. And brown is our fourth color. Let's use one more to color in the background of our picture before we're done. I'm gonna use this one that I don't use a whole lot. This one's called Process Red, but I think it's going to look pink. Look at that. I was right. This is a pink color. But they named it a red color. I think they were being silly. Or maybe it's because they use red to make this pink color look the way it does. Do you know how we make a pink color? We mix two colors together. One of them is red. Do you know what the other color is? It's white. We mix red and white together, and that makes pink. And the more red you add, the more dark that the pink is. The more white that you add, the lighter that your pink is. And when you add white to your colors, you want to be very careful, because the white color will make your other colors get very light very fast. And you might make your colors too light if you add too much. Now let's go around all our lines on the inside to fill in this big gap, but not make our necklace pink. And I don't want to make the background too dark either, so I'm being very gentle so I can just make it a little more colorful than it was before, but not very dark. Now let's just get these little gaps near our lines, because I made sure to take my time and be careful when I got close to them so I could fill them in more carefully and slowly afterwards. And now I'm all done with the picture, and we finished by using our one pink color, P-I-N-K, pink. And brown was our fourth color, 4, plus our one pink color equals 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 4 plus 1 equals 5. Pink is our fifth color. So today we used 5 colors. C-O-L-O-R-S. Now we're all done. I hope you had as much fun coloring in our activity page today as I did. We used 5 colors, and we talked about the shapes circles, and how when they're in 3 dimensions, the way that we see them here in the real world is a sphere or a ball. And then we talked about squares, and how when we see them, they are cubes or boxes. And then we also had triangles, and how they are also called pyramids. And they've got their 3 sides and their 3 angles. And since tri means 3, and then it's got the angles on the insides where the corners are, it's named after its shape. It's 3 angles with its 3 angles on the inside. That makes it easier to remember. So until next time, keep coloring. Always color on paper. And make sure we put those colors back when we're done, or else we won't find them next time. So until then, bye-bye!
Thank you for tuning in. Please like and subscribe down below.